Popular adult film star Austin Wolf was busted Friday on charges that he sent and received hundreds of CP videos out of his Manhattan apartment. Justin Heath Smith, age 43, who uses the name Austin Wolf as his stage name, traded the horrific images, including one showing a minor child bounded and gone after by an adult, with an anonymous target of an FBI probe on the encrypted app Telegram. An undercover FBI agent then used the person's Telegram account to chat with Smith and confirm his identity. The feds raided Smith's Manhattan apartment in April and found around 200 videos containing CP on a SD card inside of the film star's computer room. Smith, wearing a tight-fitted athletic gray shirt and blue jeans, was ordered held without bail at a hearing in Manhattan federal court Friday afternoon. Prosecutors stated that they described him as a danger to children online, a danger to children offline, a danger to children everywhere. His lawyer, Michael, had also urged United States Magistrate Judge Robin F. to order Smith, who has no criminal history, held instead on 24-hour house arrest with GPS monitoring. The attorney pressed the judge not to send Smith to Brooklyn's troubled Metropolitan Detention Center, which is only a 23-hour-a-day lockdown after an inmate was stabbed to death earlier that month. His lawyer argued that his proposed restrictions would make Smith's apartment the MDC, but would let him eat, shower, and not get murdered, and not have a cell filled with maggots. The judge, calling the allegations very troubling, stated from the bench that releasing Smith could not reasonably assure the safety of the community. Smith is charged with one count of each of distribution and receiving of CP and possession of CP. He faced a mandatory minimum sentence of 5 years in prison and a max of 20 years if convicted. On top of that, a federal marshal led him out of the courtroom. Smith turned his face to his life partner of 10 years, who was sitting in the courtroom gallery, and mouthed, "I'm sorry." He is due back in court for an initial hearing on July 29th. So somebody has to explain to me how it is that you have a fully grown man that has a life partner that is in the industry of fulfilling every need that they want, and for whatever reason they still have a scratch that cannot get itched. But magically, it's not a scratch that deals with other adults. It deals with somebody who is less than an adult, somebody that is not even of age. And then you have all of this information that both you have replied to, you've received, and you've also sent out. And you had this. And I'm trying to figure out for what reason. Because again, you're a grown man. Why would you decide that you need to have an interest in a minor, in a child? That makes literally no sense at all. It's beyond sickening. It's beyond abhorrent. I don't even know if I could look in the dictionary that I have and find a word that would properly actually describe these types of things. So not only do we have, quote unquote, because some people wanted to, be happy, be like, oh, y'all trying to sit up there and say that, yeah, you need to be worried about such and such and such, but look at Dr. Disrespect. He's a whole, different type of male, and this is what he's doing. Well, here we are, guys. We have somebody that is of the community. And matter of fact, we are on 6/29/2024. It's still during Pride Month, and I don't hear nothing about this. I don't see nothing about this, online. I don't happen to see, people from the community tweeting about this. I don't happen to see, the people on whatever platforms. I don't see any of them talking about this. I don't see none of them trying to mention any of this, but yet everybody always states that they care about the kids. It's about the well-being. It's about the safety of the kids. But what about this? You have somebody who's a part of the adult entertainment industry. Matter of fact, let me take it a step further. The judge needs to sit up there and call the spouse to the stand. They need to call the other man to the stand, because you're not going to sit up there and tell me that he did not know he didn't know any of what was going on. You're not going to tell me that, because it's not that long ago, about a year or two ago, I did a story where you had a couple just like this that sat up there and had adopted kids. And there was a variety of things going on that was atrocious that was going on. So you're not going to sit up there and tell me that the spouse didn't know anything about this. The spouse needs to be questioned. There needs to be a lie detector test. You need to look at his emails. You need to look at his contacts. You need to look through his messages. And then let's take it a step further. How about the FBI also go through all of that man's contacts and see who they linked up with? See who it is that they know, because this is a web. And I find it interesting that whenever you have a web, they only want to take out one section, but they want to leave the whole web intact. That's a little bit weird to me, because I done showcase stories where you got people that are judges, that are lawyers, that are doctors, that are nurses, that are teachers, that are caregiver providers, people that are prosecutors, people that work in the jail system, all over the place. No matter what job that you can name, there has been somebody that has been caught, including police officers. Maybe I listed them, maybe I did not. Also, other people that are in government as well, such as people who work for the FBI. So like I said before, people always say that they care about the kids, but some of the main people who talk about, all of this stuff in government are the main exact people who are doing these things. This is why this web has never been broken up. This is why it's never been actually properly dissected and taken apart the way that it should have been from the very beginning, because it's all tied into everything, literally. So you got somebody that's a part of the adult entertainment industry, and this is the type of content that they seek. Color me surprised. Color me surprised. But anyways, like I said before, let me know what you guys feel about this video and everything that I stated in the comment description below. And as always, peace, love, and stay tuned for the next video.